Hi, I'm Hunter George. School here for went to school here from 14 to 18. When I graduated, I danced all 4 years, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. Very appreciative.
I'm Hunter's sister. I graduated in 2020. I'm McKenna.
I'm Ryan. I graduated in 2018. I'm Hunter's best friend and his sister's husband.
I'm Lori George. I'm Hunter's mom.
And this is Brinley.
So leading 2 weeks up to this, I was having really bad headaches. I didn't think of anything of it. And August 6th, I went up to Lake George. Me and McKenna were supposed to have dinner with our grandparents. Went there. I totally forgot about it. It was late. And then I was being rude to my sister, my grandparents, and her. And I left. Don't remember anything after that. My whole site went black. 15 days later, I woke up in Albany bed. And I had a ruptured brain aneurysm that made me crash my motorcycle on the highway. Broke my femur, my fibula, my tibia, both upper arms, my jaw, and my temple bone. And it's amazing. I'm like here even talking to you guys right now. And for all this, what this community has done, August 27th, about 1,000 people for me. They did a truck meet for me. And now this, you guys are amazing people, and the community is awesome. I want to say thank you.
The accident was, I was out of town when it happened. So it was a miracle they found him as quickly as they did. He veered off of southbound Northway right at Dixon Road overpass, and he hit a guardrail, and he went flying this way, and his bike kept going. And luckily, the 911 caller came up upon him fairly quickly. Didn't see him, but saw his bike in the Northway. The wheel was still spinning. So when they got to the scene, they couldn't find him because he was 180 feet back. They finally found him. He was laying up against a fence. And if the fence hadn't been there, he would have went down to Dixon Road. But they found him, luckily. They wanted to airlift him. The helicopter was 20 minutes out, so they just took him to the ER. In the meantime, that's when I got my phone call. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I took him to Glens Falls Hospital. They stabilized him what they could, intubated him, and then they airlifted him. Didn't think he would make it to Albany. But by the grace of God, every little thing that happened that night happened to keep him here. Because if one of those things didn't happen, he wouldn't be here today. And Albany Med fixed him up. Well, initially, of course, they do body scans and everything. They found a brain bleed. So when I got there, they said he had all the characteristics of a brain aneurysm. So they were taking him down, check all that out, and if it was, they would fix it, and they would go from there. So that's what happened. They came up. They said, yes, he had a very rare brain aneurysm. It was in his internal carotid artery, which those are not common. And they fixed it, and then they had to move on to the next. So the next several weeks, they had 6 more surgeries. He had surgeries on his long bones. Then the next one was on his jaw. Broke both sides. So he has plates in his jaw, and they had it wired shut. He had skin graft surgery because his right leg had major wounds in the right leg flesh. So they had to skin graft all that. And then he had surgery on his elbow. He had dislocated his elbow. He had dislocated his shoulders as well, but the elbow needed surgery. And so much to even, I'm trying to go chronologically, but sometimes I miss things. But he was trooper through the whole thing. And the doctors were amazed on how quickly that each step of the way, how fast he kept progressing. When he came home, he was there 33 days. When he came home, he still couldn't walk. But we had physical therapy came to the house. They were awesome, helped him, and then finally was determined. He's like, I'm walking. So, like 2 days later, he was up walking. So he's been a pretty strong kid. Got 2 more surgeries to go. His elbow on February 27th. He has plates he has to get removed. Then he has to have his shoulder operated on for a torn labrum. Good news is yesterday he went in for an angiogram for his brain, and he's at the all clear. His aneurysm is healed, the stent is perfect, and the blood is flowing, so he has nothing to worry about there. So.
Helped me a lot. So I haven't worked since August 7th. And the insurance company for my disability denied me too, so it helped me a lot. There's a lot of stuff I gotta pay for. And stuff like that. And just be able to live. Because right now I really can't do anything. I can do what I can do, pay my bills, and that's about it. You guys would tremendously help me, and I'd be able to get my life back together, be able to put things forward, and move on from all of this. So everything I have right now will be behind me. It probably is sad. And I don't even have words. Like, I don't. Like, you guys are awesome, amazing people. I went to school here for 4 years. And for it to turn around, you guys helped me. Can't believe it. You guys are one of the amazing people, this town, community, every single one of you. And I couldn't do it without any of you, for real. I want to be here. I want to have the strength and determination to get up and walking, go back to work if it wasn't for you guys either. I didn't want to be the guy that's sitting in bed. So I wanted to get back up, get ready, back to it, get back to work. And I want to say thank you guys so much. Really. Dancers, thank you so much. You guys come out here year after year and you help everyone out. I don't really have words to describe it. You guys are amazing people. This community, all of you, amazing people. Just thank you, really. Dance your hearts out. I'll be there with you guys the whole time, so get after it.
Go Bulldogs! Go Dancers!